Hi there, my darling Aries. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of February the 16th, 2026. So, my darling Aries, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Aries, what messages does Aries need to know, please, for the week of February the 16th, 2026. What does Aries need to know? New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Yeah, I think that's really important for, just any of this time, this manifestation time. We are coming into Mercury retro shadow, so just be aware that that is around at the moment. Mercury retro hits on the 26th of February, so all the rules apply. This is not our first rodeo. We know what happens here. That everything is a reinvention, relook, reevaluate. Reevaluate. All the words. But this one, trust all will be well, is important because this is part of the law of attraction. We want to act as if we want to just know that everything is going to work out in our favor. So, my darling Aries, that is your overarching energy for this week, is to trust that all will be well. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. What does Aries need to know, please, for this week of the 16th? Ace of Cups, love it. Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is where you need to trust that all will be well, my darling Aries, because I feel that you're getting yourself into a bit of a tiz about something. Anyway, so what I'll do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off with a beautiful Ace of Cups. This is your cup of joy, my darling Aries. This, is your cup of running over, my darling Aries, of joy, of happiness, of, everything that you could want and desire in your life, my darling Aries. So, yeah, I'm loving this for you. And, this is also, it's refillable. I feel that there's some kind of gift from the universe going to come in for you this week, my darling Aries, for you, that someone, even though you've got that energy here of the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords, which is feeling stabbed in the back, which is worry, needless. Well, it's not needless worry. It's actually, self-imposed restriction. It's that feeling that there's a heaviness, there's a weight around you, my darling Aries. But this is going to come in. This is what you will block if you cannot release that self-imposed restriction, that energy that's around you. This is what is on the other side, my darling Aries, of that, needless worry, that, thinking that things aren't going to work out, which I feel is what is in line with that new moon in Virgo, that trust all will be well. You need to trust that that energy that is around you is temporary. You need to trust that good things are available to you, that good things are coming for you, my darling Aries. This is a gift of love. Someone's coming in with this gift, whether it's a person, place, or thing, is coming in to give you this boost, my darling Aries. But you need to be able to be open to receive this wonderful gift that is coming. Because you've got the Eight of Swords here, and this is what I was saying about self-imposed restriction, my darling Aries. The Eight of Swords is, you can see she's got a blindfold here, and these bindings are very loose. She could easily take that blindfold off and step out of those bindings and away from those swords and into this water here, which I like to call the flow of life, but she's so wrapped up in her head at the moment that she can't see the wood for the trees type of energy. And it's a heaviness is what I feel like. I feel heavy going into this reading, which, you can release that energy. You just need to, start with one positive thought, just one. I woke up this morning. One. Be grateful for that. I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful that I had a bed to sleep in. I'm grateful that I have food in my fridge. I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. Things like that. Once you start being grateful for one little thing, you will find more to be grateful for, my darling Aries. And I feel that's important for you. She's also got a blindfold on. Blindfolds in the tarot represent needing to trust your intuition. So I feel that that's going to be important for you also at this time, my darling Aries. And then you have the Ten of Swords here. So this is a kind of feeling of, being stabbed in the back, as you can see. But also tens in the tarot are completions. So something is dead, done, over with, my darling Aries. Put it behind you. It is over. It is done. Yes, it may have been painful. No doubt about that. And I'm sorry for that if there was a painful ending or something like that that's happened for you. But release it. Let it go. It's gone. Over. You do not have to revisit it anymore, my darling Aries. Let it go. Take the lessons and the love from whatever this situation was and move forward. Let it go. Release yourself from that self-imposed restriction, my darling Aries, because if you don't, it's keeping you stuck. And we don't want to stay stuck, my darling Aries. So, yeah, move on from that is what I feel. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that, yeah, definitely there is something that is dead, done, over with. Let it go, release it. Yes, it may have been painful, but like I said, take the lessons and the love and move forward. Realize that whatever this was happened for a reason. Trust that all will be well. Trust that this all worked out for your highest good, my darling Aries. And get yourself out of the woe is me. Get yourself out of this self-imposed restriction. These are all your lessons here. That's what I feel off here, my darling Aries, is these are all your lessons here. Okay, you've learnt them. Take the lessons and the love. Take the blindfold off. Remove these bindings and step into the flow. Release yourself from this self-imposed restriction, my darling Aries, and open yourself up to receive what is coming. You have a beautiful gift from the universe coming in for you, my darling Aries. Be open to receive this gift, because if you stay stuck in this energy, you will block this from coming to you. And I feel it's important for you to trust that all will be well, my darling Aries. So yeah, some big energy, some bit of heavy energy, I feel, but I feel by the end of this week that you'll have released that energy, my darling Aries. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I've said it a few times now, and I've decided I am going to only do monthly readings. So from March, once I do the March readings, I'll just be going monthly from then on, because yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not getting the views. I'm not getting the watch time. And, so I do need to pull back, but I'm still going to do it. And, because I do appreciate each and every one of you that have commented and liked and told me that you want me to stay here. So I appreciate that. So I will stay here, but just on a smaller scale. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aries. Yeah, helpful people. Trust that there are people around you. If you need advice, ask for advice. If you need to lean on people, they're around you at this time. And you've got beautiful abundance around you, but you will not be able to receive this, as I said, with that Ace of Cups, if you can't release that self-imposed restriction. Yeah. And you've got success, my darling Aries. This is, I want you to focus on these positive messages that are coming through. Do not focus on the swords cards that are on the table, because that's temporary energy. Perfect timing, they say. Yeah, and you got a yes. Amazing energies coming in for you this week, my darling Aries. I feel that You know, you just need, I feel the mantra of your week this week should be trust that all will be well, because it will be. All I can see is beautiful energy coming in for you, my darling Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.